Hey there, cat lovers. Today we're busting some of the biggest myths about our feline friends. You know those little things people say about cats that just drive you crazy? We've all heard them. Cats always land on their feet, or cats are solitary creatures. Well, I'm here to tell you that these are just myths, and it's time to set the record straight. We're gonna dive deep into the world of cats and uncover the truth behind these common misconceptions. We'll talk about their behavior, their health, and everything in between. By the end of this video, you'll be a certified cat whisperer, armed with the knowledge to give your feline friend the best life possible. So, buckle up, cat guardians, and get ready to separate fact from fiction. Let's dive right in. One of the most persistent myths about cats is that they always land on their feet. Now, while it's true that cats have an incredible righting reflex, it's not a guaranteed superpower. Think of it like this. Cats have a natural ability to orient themselves during a fall, kind of like tiny furry acrobats. They use their flexible spines and inner ear magic to twist and turn their bodies, aiming for a feet-first landing. But here's the catch. This reflex isn't foolproof. A cat's ability to land safely depends on a lot of factors, like the height of the fall, the surface they're landing on, and even their age and health. Kittens, for example, are still developing their coordination, and senior cats might not be as agile as they used to be. And let's not forget, even a perfectly executed landing can result in injuries if the fall is from a significant height. So, while it's impressive to watch a cat gracefully recover from a tumble off the couch, don't be fooled into thinking they're invincible. Another common misconception is that cats are nocturnal, prowling around only when the sun goes down. Now, while it's true that our feline overlords have a reputation for being creatures of the night, the reality is a little more nuanced. Cats are actually crepuscular. Big word, right? Basically, it means they're most active during dawn and dusk. Think of it as those magical hours when the light is soft and shadows are long prime hunting time for their wildcat ancestors. During these twilight hours, their senses are at their sharpest, and their prey animals, like rodents and birds, are also out and about. So it's no surprise that cats have evolved to be most active during these times. But just because they're wired for dawn and dusk doesn't mean they're snoozing the day away. You'll still find your cat up for a play session, or a cuddle on the couch throughout the day, especially if you're their favorite human. Let's tackle the age-old stereotype. Cats hate water. We've all seen the hilarious videos of cats hissing at sprinklers or freaking out during bath time. But here's the thing, not all cats are afraid of water. In fact, some breeds, like Maine Coons and Bengals, are known for their love of water. These adventurous felines might even enjoy a dip in the pool or a splash in the sink. So, what gives? Why do some cats seem to despise water while others embrace it? Well, it comes down to a mix of genetics, early experiences, and individual personality. A cat's first encounter with water can have a big impact on their future feelings about it. If they're introduced to water in a positive and gentle way, they're more likely to be comfortable around it. And just like humans, some cats are just naturally more curious and adventurous than others. So, don't be surprised if your feline friend turns out to be a secret water enthusiast. Chapter 4. Ever feel like your cat can see right through you? Well, they might be onto your secret snack stash, but they're not actually seeing in complete darkness. While it's true that cats have exceptional night vision, they can't see in the pitch black. Their eyes are specially designed to make the most of available light. They have a special reflective layer in their eyes, called the tapetum lucidum, that acts like a mirror, bouncing light back through their retinas. This allows them to see in low-light conditions that would leave us humans stumbling around in the dark. Think of it like this. If you were to walk into a dimly lit room, you might not be able to see much. But your cat, with their super-powered eyes, would be able to navigate the room with ease, spotting every toy mouse and dust bunny. So, while they might not have X-ray vision, their ability to see in low light is still pretty impressive. Chapter 5. Let's debunk the myth of the aloof and independent cat. While it's true that cats are often portrayed as solitary creatures, the reality is that they're capable of forming deep bonds with their humans. Sure, they might not greet you at the door with a wagging tail like a dog, but that doesn't mean they don't care. Cats show affection in their own subtle ways, like slow blinks, head bunts, and purring up a storm when you're nearby. They might not be as overtly demanding of attention as some other pets, but they still crave connection and interaction. And let's not forget those moments when your cat curls up on your lap for a cuddle, clear evidence that they enjoy your company. So don't believe the stereotype of the cold and distant cat. With a little patience and understanding, you'll discover a world of love and affection beneath that furry exterior. Chapter 6. We all know that a cat's purr is one of the most soothing sounds on earth. But did you know that cats don't just purr when they're happy? It's true. While a purr is often a sign of contentment, it can also be a way for cats to communicate other emotions. Think of a purr as a cat's way of self-soothing. They might purr when they're scared or anxious, using the vibrations to calm themselves down. Amazingly, cats also purr when they're injured or in pain. It's thought that the low-frequency vibrations of a purr can actually promote healing and reduce swelling. So the next time you hear your cat purring, don't just assume they're happy. Pay attention to their body language and the context of the situation to get a better understanding of what they're trying to tell you. Chapter 7. Preventative care is key. Let's talk about the importance of regular vet checkups for your feline friend. Some people believe that cats are low-maintenance pets and don't need to see the vet as often as dogs, but this couldn't be further from the truth. Just like us, cats need regular checkups to stay healthy. Regular vet visits allow your vet to catch any potential health issues early on, when they're most treatable. They can also provide preventative care, like vaccinations and parasite control, to keep your cat in tip-top shape. Think of it like this. You wouldn't wait until you were seriously ill to see a doctor, would you? The same goes for your cat. Regular vet visits are essential for maintaining their health and well-being. Time to debunk the myth that cats are low-maintenance pets. While it's true that they don't need daily walks or baths like some other pets, cats still require regular care and attention. Think beyond the basics of food, water, and a clean litter box. Cats need mental stimulation to prevent boredom and destructive behaviors. Providing them with scratching posts, puzzle feeders, and interactive playtime is essential for keeping them happy and entertained. Grooming is another important aspect of cat care. Regular brushing helps to prevent mats and hairballs, and it also gives you a chance to bond with your cat. And let's not forget about those claws. Regular nail trims are important for preventing scratches and keeping your furniture safe. Who says you can't teach an old cat new tricks? Contrary to popular belief, cats are highly intelligent creatures that are perfectly capable of learning. They might not be as eager to please as dogs, but with the right approach, you can teach your cat a variety of commands and tricks. The key is to use positive reinforcement techniques like rewarding your cat with treats, praise, or playtime when they perform the desired behavior. Start with simple commands like sit or come and gradually work your way up to more complex tricks. You might be surprised at what your cat can learn. Some cats have even been trained to walk on a leash, use the toilet, or perform impressive agility courses. So don't underestimate your feline friend's ability to learn. Let's address the age-old myth that cats and dogs are natural enemies. While it's true that their communication styles and play behaviors can be quite different, cats and dogs can absolutely live together in harmony. The key is to introduce them properly and provide them with the space and resources they need to feel safe and secure. Start by introducing them slowly, allowing them to get used to each other's scent and presence gradually. Provide them with separate feeding areas, litter boxes, and resting spots to minimize competition and territorial behavior. And always supervise their interactions, especially during the early stages of their relationship. With patience, understanding, and a little bit of training, you can create a peaceful and loving multi-species household where cats and dogs can coexist, and maybe even become the best of friends. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more cat-tastic content. We've busted some major cat myths today, and I hope you've learned a thing or two about our feline friends. Remember, cats are amazing creatures with unique personalities and needs. By understanding their true nature, we can provide them with the best possible care and strengthen our bonds with them. Keep those questions coming, and I'll see you next time for more feline adventures. Until then, keep on loving those kitties.